Welcome back to Sunday Sports Extra. It was state championship weekend on the soccer pitch. We just heard from the 5A state championship ladies team. Now it's up for the boys, and the Eagle Mustangs won a state title yesterday. Coach, you guys had an incredible run at the end of the season. How did everything just come together perfectly where you guys played your best soccer when it mattered most?
Man, all these boys have fought hard all year, and a lot of the games didn't go our way during the season, and we just kind of put it all together during districts. It was a tough loss in the championship at districts, but they were able to pull it together and finish it off here at state and bring one home.
Yeah.
Fellas, you go back to last night, 2-1 victory over Skyview. Who had the golden goal, by the way?
I did.
There you go. I know you're not mic'd up, but I got to ask you, how did it feel to score the state-winning, game-winning goal?
I think the best way to put it is like scoring a goal, but like times 100. It's like the best feeling ever. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
What about last night's game? What stood out to you? Obviously, you guys in Skyview have had some battles. You were able to hang with them, get it to extra time. What was the key to your victory? I'll start with you, Christian.
Just playing hard, fighting through all the adversity that we faced. We all just kept our head up. Even when we conceded early on, we knew that we had a chance, and we stuck with that.
What was it about this? You guys' defense, by the way, was kind of tenacious there. Very, very stingy. I think, can't remember exactly, something like 8 out of the last 10 games, you allowed 1 goal or less. Something crazy like that. So, Cam, I'll just throw it over to you, man, and ask you about this. But like, why do you think that you guys' defense was so good when it mattered most too?
I don't know. I feel like we're a pretty clutch defense. Like we step up in those scenarios where it's like we can't let them score a 1-0 game. And I feel like stepping up in those scenarios kind of like helped us, like, I don't know, into state in a way.
How does that change your guys' mind on offense too? Because you kind of feel like if you get a goal, I mean, the game's almost in the bag.
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
right?
Almost every game we kind of feel like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll toss it over to you. You had one early on in that game yesterday. How heartbreaking is it? It actually got called back because of offsides or whatever. But I mean, like, you get that big moment. That was such a crazy play too. There was one off the crossbar, another one that deflected somewhere, and then you finally come up, kind of hit it off your chest or stomach or whatever, and it goes into the goal. How just intense are those moments?
I mean, they're pretty surprising. I mean, because I didn't. When it happened, I was like, wow, we scored. We're winning. Then he calls it back, and you're like, this kind of sucks.
Yeah, yeah, it did. You felt like there was a moment there where everybody in that place were just going crazy because that was a big moment. And knowing the way that you guys played defense, you kind of felt like maybe it was over. You guys did need to come back though, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
So you get down 1. I mean, how scary is that? 20 minutes to go, you need the equalizer.
Luckily, it's been a situation we've been in the past. I mean, and these boys have overcome that, and that's one thing that's made this team so special is they've persevered through coming down, being down 1-0, or having to come back from being down 2-0 in other games in the regular season. These boys have really come together as a team and been able to win big games, and here we are.
You know what? I think the one thing we like to point out, in addition to you guys being really good, we like to point out character as well. And Will said this right when we walked in. You guys might be like the all hair team too, like in terms of like
Flow team, baby.
Right?
Did you guys have kind of a rule? Couldn't cut the hair until you won state, basically?
Came shaved his head.
Okay.
Went the opposite way there, but okay.
Yeah. You guys made it to the district title game. Of course, tough loss to Bora. What changed for you in the second half of the season that allowed you to have the success that you did? Christian, go ahead.
I don't know. I felt like we took that loss to heart, and we carried through with the final, and we were like, we're not losing again.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we kept that with us. And going 1-0 down, like, we've been there before, so we're like, let's do this.
In a weird sense, did that game, that loss, give you guys confidence for the state tournament?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we just, I don't know, a loss kind of sticks with you while a win kind of goes away. So I feel like that's kind of what helped us fight so hard in the final.
Yeah, Kim, who was the guy or is there a glue guy on this team, somebody that like really you guys rally around or anything like that? Because it really could have been like a season that could have gone one way or the other. I think 12 games in, you had a few ties in there, but only 4 wins, and you're right in the middle of the SIC, which was really competitive, don't get me wrong, But then it really was like something happened. So who was the person you kind of rallied around?
I think my boy. Were you calling yourself?
No, I was kidding.
No.
I'm gonna say Chris's pregame hypes.
What are those about? Whoa! What are those about?
I don't know, just stupid stuff. I don't know, gets us going.
Yeah. Can we get a preview?
Not meant for TV, maybe?
Not appropriate.
Right.
Rated R.
What happens in the huddle stays in the huddle.
Yeah, there it is. Guys, heck of a season, though, seriously. It was awesome to see you guys make that stretch run where you were basically unbeatable, and now you get some hardware for it.
Yeah.
Congrats, fellas.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on Sunday Sports Extra night. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, stick around. More to come on Sunday Sports Extra right after the break.